Hey everyone, my name's Jace, and I'm a solo game developer living in Sweden. I do a bunch of different things. That's my intro. It keeps changing every time I make a video. Good to see you again. It's been a few weeks since I've made a devlog video, or just a video where I get to chat with you directly. Okay. I've been away, visiting family and doing some stuff. But I'm back now, and what I was thinking of doing today is I kind of wanted to do a Godot Engine upgrade. And I've not scripted anything. I haven't really pre-looked at anything advanced apart from what I knew of the next version of Godot. And I just wanted to kind of work through it. And you guys can kind of just see what it looks like. If you're a dev, and you use Godot, this is going to be par for the course for you. If you're a dev and you don't use Godot, it might be interesting to see what the process is like. And if you're just your average person and you're not a dev at all, it might be interesting to see, well, what is it like? You know, that's kind of what I figured. So I think we can probably just do that today. So I'm currently using Godot Engine version 4.3, and 4.4 has been out for a little while. There's been some other versions of 4 that's come out. I think there's like 4.1 or something like that. Today, what I want to do is I want to look into getting Godot 4.4 the beta or whichever. So let's see, Godot. Or let's see, Godot. If I just search for Godot, let's see what we find. So the latest is 4.4.1, but there's an experimental release that I want, which is a beta. I think it might be this one. There's a UID. Your news, maybe? So there's a UID change that is that came with 4.4 that sort of made the rounds in the news, so to speak. And that's kind of why I want a specific version of this. And I'm looking for, might have been 3. Yeah, maybe it was this one. Yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. So all right, so let's take a step back so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, so here's 4.4. This is the release documents, that little snapshot, the highlights that they put out, and they've got like change to physics stuff, window management, more other things, but type dictionaries, that's pretty cool, but I think that's more of just a GD script thing, right? I feel like I've probably had that in C# since I use C# for my games. So it's not that big of a difference. Other things. This is the big one here. So no more broken paths. Universal UID support. Okay, so partial unique identifier support, a way to reference resources without relying on human readable file paths prone to change, has been present in the engine since Godot 4, but many file types did not benefit from it yet. Now, this fully supported workflow makes Godot more resistant to change in your file system organization, and therefore more suitable to larger projects. To make upgrading your projects from Godot 4.3 easier, this release also includes a UID upgrade tool to automate the not so straightforward process for you. So basically what this means is they've added a system. So for every file that you have, there's this added little UID file that gets created. It was sort of like another file this already happened before. It was like a .import file, but it automatically gets created for all files that are imported into your project. And the whole purpose of this UID system is that even if the file structure of your project were to change, the UID system can still find the relevant files, even if they've been moved around within your project. This could be a pain in the butt if you're in bigger projects and you move something and all sorts of things relied on that thing being in that particular location on your file system. Then you have to go and fix everything everywhere, fix all the dependencies, all that kind of stuff. But if you just reference a UID anyway, then it kind of doesn't matter where it is in the file system, because you're just referencing the UID. The way it's set up now is that you can still use file paths, that's no problem, but you can also use the UID. However, them introducing this has also included, has come with it some other things that you need to, some other things to just keep in mind, basically. And I'm not gonna try to justify why the UIDs are good or bad or whatever, or why they should be here. I'll leave this article in the description below, and it actually, you know, there's frequently asked questions and they answer a bunch of them here. But the main thing to remember is if you're going to upgrade to 4.4 where they use these UIDs, is that if you ever move a file now, you have to move its UID file along with it, right? That's just one of the key important things. Not only that, but if you're using version control like Git, you have to ensure that these UID files are also committed into your project. So these are just a couple things to know about this particular update going in. Now, the reason why I was interested in this snapshot here was that there's a UID upgrade tool. Now, the page before said to make upgrading easier, this release also includes UID upgrade tool, but it seems like, yeah, I guess that was introduced from 4.4 beta 3, exactly. So 4.4.1 includes the tool. So I can probably just grab this one, actually. Okay, makes sense. And that should make, I don't know how the tool works. We're gonna find out together. That should make upgrading to this new system easier. Okay, so let's begin the upgrade. I'm just gonna click the button. I use the .NET version, so I'm gonna click that. I'm not gonna make a donation right now. I'll do it later, I promise. And then we just kind of download it. Now, in the meantime, what I could probably do is engine. So this is where I just keep all my engine versions. It probably doesn't really make sense to do things this way, but it's just how I do it. Okay, and here in this file, let's just take this whole thing, copy that. Did I do it in here? Cool. Put it in here. Okay, cool. So now what I've done is I've just downloaded the new exe file for the engine. That's the engine there. And then what I need to do is I need to edit my environment, edit system environment variables. So the way I've set things up is, so I use VS Code to build and run my game. And that uses environment variables to find the engine that we're using and all that kind of stuff. So all I need to do is just go in and change the environment variables and it should update everywhere. If you're curious about how to set up VS Code for your C#.NET Godot project, I'll put a link up in the cards for a video tutorial that I made for that. So I'll go to environment variables, Godot 4, and then I find the path and I just update it to what it is. So it's 4.1, and then I think this is 4.1 here. Exactly. Boom, boom. So that's done, and then I think this shortcut down here may need updating potentially. So let's take a look. 4.3, so 4.1. 4.1. 4.1. Okay, so now we are officially using the new version of the engine. That doesn't mean we're out of the woods yet, because who knows? There could have been other changes that, like, I haven't actually been aware of, haven't been looking. There might have been other changes to the source code. We'll see if the game actually even runs. Maybe there's deprecations that I need to take care of, and so whatever I need to do, we're going to be doing today, okay? So I think maybe we can start by opening up the code and see if the game builds. All right, let's see here. Brace! Okay. All right. I don't see any problems. Okay, cool. Let's just try to launch the engine. Now remember, I don't have any UID files. Oh boy. Oh, I don't have .NET 8.0 or later. It has been a while since I've got that. Okay, cool. Let's go get that then. Let's see. Does this maybe have links to that? Here. That was here. Requirements. So it said we needed a .NET 8. Can I use 9? What did it say again? Let's take a look. 8 or later. You want to be a little... Y'all want to get a little cheeky and install 9? Install! Says we'll need a restart, but you know, sometimes things lie. So we'll just let this go on. Waiting for it to get done. I'm nervous. Hopefully everything is gonna be okay. Okay, installed. Gotta restart my computer. Do I? Do I though? Let's try without. One thing I want to try is opening this bad boy back up. Yeah, okay. So let's see. Godot. This complains we may have to restart the computer. Oh, it's working. It's running, everyone. Re-importing assets. Maybe this is the tool. Maybe this will automatically create a bunch of UID files. Whoa! As of 4.4, Godot 4.4, scenes and resources use UIDs to reference scripts and shaders. Upgrades apply on the next save of each scene/resource. To save time, this tool can open and save each of those files, depending on the project file size. It may take several minutes. Restart and upgrade. Hey, there's the tool. Let's do it. I don't have that many scenes, I feel. So hopefully it won't take too long. Pause champ, pause champ. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. So. All right. All right. I mean, everything's open here. Everything's open. We open up this. See that we're downloading plugin stuff, I think. We have a fuck ton of these UIDs now. Holy cow. Some projects have trouble loading. Review the output, show output. Rosalind. These honestly feel like not my problem, so I have no idea if it's gonna be okay or not. There's all the UIDs here. I actually don't like that it appears in this file structure. There might be a way to hide them. But sometimes I move files around in here, then I'd have to move the UID. It's probably fine. I'll get used to it probably. Okay, well, we can try build. I'll close the... Oh, there was some errors in the output. That could have been useful. Let's just try and build and see what happens. Oh no. No suitable method to override. Interesting. Okay, so... Eh? Eh? Okay, I think something weird's happening. Okay. A little better this time. Okay. Parse file. Did this change? Public virtual. Ah. Oh. They did change this. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I think we have potentially found something that changed in the upgrade. Interesting. Okay, well, let's take a look. So I think what happens is that these are gone, and instead I have to put the array of strings in the return. What do they call it? Comment. I see. Message ID, context, plural. I see. So, okay, what's happened here is previously we had these out arrays. We would just populate those and then we were good to go. So we can see here that I don't think I actually used this anywhere. No, I think it was this one that I used everywhere. And I added a string to it. So I think that this is still probably fine. So let's say we have our out strings here. Then we just add them in here. What's the type again that they wanted? Oh, it's a string of... I see. Right. Can it be simplified? Oh, for real? Can I do this? Ah, that makes it happy. So hopefully I can do this. Could definitely do a find and replace here to make this a little quicker, but I think there's not that many left. And also I kind of want to look at each one individually because we can just, I think we can just find and replace this. Let's be simplified. All right, there you go, bud. Now we can get rid of this. Oh no, I might have messed up actually. I think I did something really dumb. Oh no, it should be fine. And then right at the end, big chillin' here now. Are we good? Are we chillin'? Are we happy? Okay. Succeeded. Also, my output here is nicer. We get colored stuff in the thing. It's really cool. Didn't have that before. Okay. All right, so let's go open up the engine. See if this doesn't freak out. We'll just test some various things now. Make sure the engine looks good. Can I run the game? One thing I should probably actually do real quick is BG Globals. Streamer mode. Okay, so if I run this, window is different. There we are. Now, I think streamer mode might have disabled something that I didn't know that it disabled, because I was expecting something to happen. So I'm going to turn streamer mode back on, but we may have to blur some stuff. I mean, turn streamer mode off. My bad. I was expecting something. Oh, no. I know why. Never mind. Let's go back to level, this one. Let's just force that to go. And let's try test running it from here. There we are. So there's a little cutscene that's just started playing. I'm not gonna go, but if it's weird that there's people on top of buildings and like weird stuff, the way that, you know, things look at them. Ugh. You know, if that looks weird to you, check out the previous devlog. I'll put that up above. It's just placeholder stuff, basically. It's just like some placeholder art that's just stuck over the level for the time being, just for me to get a feel of things. And then all of this text here is on streamer mode. I use random text that my chat has donated to me. So this is from Knight Rider. This is from Dexath. Yeah. Okay, so the game ran. That was really good. Everything's fixed. No more build errors. I want to try and build the game. Seems like my plugins work. Dialog manager, please. Okay. Let's see what's here. Debug, dummy text. Yep. Seems to be fine. Yeah, I think that's it. So that was the upgrade. That wasn't too bad, luckily. Yeah, so if you enjoyed the video, if you thought it was interesting or insightful or just fun to chill and hang with Jace while he does some work, please give a thumbs up. Helps a lot. And don't forget, I do stream on Saturdays, so do consider coming and hanging out for some fun, chill streams on Saturdays. Or join the Discord. There's a link in the description below if you want to be notified of other bonus streams that might happen throughout the week. And yeah, so I have some other videos planned, so do consider subscribing to the channel so that you can be notified when, or you will see the videos when they come out, and then we can hang out again. All right, so thanks a lot, everyone. Catch you later. Bye. Wait, I just realized there's something that I forgot. We didn't check in the code. That's the most satisfying part. How can you not check it in? Up engine, Godot Engine 4.4.1 upgrade. Boom. It's done.